Wholeness and balance, family. One love. What's up? Jesse Tree reporting for duty. It's day 60 of dry fasting, 23 hours a day and juicing for an hour. And I wanted to talk a little bit about discipline today. Because a lot of people shy away from discipline. But to be disciplined is to be a disciple of yourself, to get what you want. And I feel it's a time for discipline right now, that we become disciplined. There's people out there, I'll call them the social architects or the controllers, who have been very disciplined and, are very, very good at manifestation and understanding that if you're disciplined and if you hold a vision in your mind, you can make it come true not only for yourself but other people. So I've been holding a vision of a whole human family of people in strength and sovereignty, in oneness, vibration, that oneness being our heart connection, that this compassion, wisdom of our body mind, can unify us. If we heal ourselves, then our cup can run over and we can fill other people's cups. And be in true support. We all want to support each other, but most of us are working from a martyr complex where we're going to bleed for everybody, and that just ain't no good. Can't have that. So I want to see my people in strength and wholeness and sovereignty. That's something we're going to have to build, each one of us, from the inside out, from the ground up, and realizing that there's been all these trusts and maritime law and everything that have you bound in a system. So, or the shitstem, as Peter Tosh puts it, that essentially it was put forth by the Vatican, like in I think it was like the 1400s, to lay claim to the earth and everyone on it and everything on it. And so you're made a ward of the state by getting your birth certificate, which your mother signs, when she's in duress just after having birthed you. And that birth certificate started with maritime law that had to do with the country of origin, which a product was from. So you're considered a product, essentially, to be traded. And there's a whole deep dive Seven Bomar did on this. I'm going to put a link in it in the description here for you to check it out, so you can educate yourself on sovereignty, maritime law, how to get free from it. And in terms of my disciplines today, I've been, of course, doing my dry fasting. Now I've been in a rhythm so long that it doesn't take that much energy. And that's the thing about being disciplined, is you can do something for 30 to 90 days and you can make a change in your life. So if you'd like to make a change in your life with respect to your economics or your health or both, I have a vehicle for that called Breatharian, where we help people get truly healthy, cleaning out the body from glyphosate, supplying the body with everything it needs to be electrified, alkalized. Other disciplines I did today, I worked in the garden, because if to be truly sovereign, we need to be able to be independent. Let me turn this off. Got a little timer going because it's about time for my breakfast. Other disciplines today, for me, I did my calisthenics and took my dogs for a walk. I made a brand new batch of pine pollen tincture. Put a little video together about that, the benefits of pine pollen, how it's endocrine balancing, for in this time where there's so many estrogens in the environment, the soy in the food system, the polyester clothing. That's something on the breatharian path you want to have. This is all cotton. I wear cotton or hemp primarily. How whether you're man or woman, this has affected us hormonally, but men have been basically chemically castrated and had their yang energy, sort of deadened, by this process. And so I made this wonderful tincture that's in support of my community, for you guys to have more wholeness and balance. If you're interested in that, hit me up. I'll put the video up also on my feed here. I might work it into this video. There was a few points I wanted to make about it. Beyond, it's on the one hand a complete food. It's got amino acids. It's also high in terpenes. Terpenes are wonderful medicine. That's what's in cannabis. That is part of what's so healing about it. But it's also in things like oranges, pines, that whole thing, terpenes, this whole thing also with the pineal gland, pine and the pineal gland. They're digestive, respiratory neuroplasticizers, the terpenes. So it's good digestive medicine. It's basically for your whole tree. So you can breathe better, digest better, and think more clearly. So tonight's dinner, my fast I'm about to break here, is going to be based on that. I'm going to go ahead with my coconut water. Then I got orange juice here, orange high in terpene. Put a little bit of orange peel in my goji berry tea this morning. That's going to go into my Purium drink. Here I got my Purium. And then I'm going to do a lemon berry kombucha. So, and I'm going to have just the last little bit of the tincture that didn't fit in the bottle to be like sort of in the pine medicine today, as well as my regular astragalus and my fulvic acid. So that's my dinner setup, or breakfast setup. But wanted to chat to you about these things of sovereignty, how to get there, how discipline is going to be our way there. Other disciplines I did today. Let me think. I meditated for a couple hours this morning, as I do every day. I read. You got to feed your mind, you got to feed your body, got to feed your soul, and it's not going to come sitting and watching Netflix and scrolling through Instagram. Like, it's going to come through direct action, and it's going to be, like Gandhi says, small moves, be the change you want to see the world. Another thing he says is, what you do may seem insignificant, but it is significant that you do it. So let's use these Gandhian principles, create new economic streams, do cottage industry, do alternative industries that actually support healthy people, healthy environment, and entrepreneurship, and empower people, to get strong away from the system. I'll put the link for Seven's download at the bottom of this, and hope you got something from this family. Sending you tons of love. Be well.